everyone, and thanks for joining me today for Origami with Miss Cynthia. Today I will show you how to create a snake. Now stick around so I can share with you the summer reading secret code. The supplies you will need are 2 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, a pair of scissors, glue, a marker, and optional googly eyes. Alright guys, once you selected your sheets of paper that you would like to work on your snake body, we're just going to start on one of them. The other one we're going to repeat the same exact steps but later. So we're going to put this to the side. We'll come back to that later. So what we're going to do with our first page, go ahead and just fold it in half. So I'm going to fold it top to bottom. Just like this. Alright, and then we're going to open it up and fold the top to that center crease, just like this. And our bottom, we're going to do the same thing, so fold the top to the center, just like this. Okay, now we're going to do that same fold. So the top, we're going to fold it to that center crease, just like this. And then the bottom, same thing. We're going to fold it to that center crease. So bring that bottom towards the middle, just like this. All right, so when we open up our page, we're going to have a lot of different columns here. And what we're going to do is just cut all the strips. So we're going to fold our page back in half, like so. And we can begin to cut our strips out. So this will be the body to your snake. So we just got to make sure that we're cutting nice and straight through these strips. Just like so. Put these together. And you can use different color of paper, and that way your snake at the end will have, you know, it'll be a two-tone snake. You could do it all just one color of paper. All right, let me just finish cutting this last strip here. All right, so here are our lovely strips. I'm going to bring in the other sheet of paper that we have selected, and you're going to do the same exact step. All right, guys, so once we have all of our pretty strips cut out, I will show you how to start building our snake body. So we're going to grab one strip, and we're just going to put a little dab of glue here on one of the ends, and then you're going to bring another strip and you're going to glue it the opposite side so it goes the other direction, just like this. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we're going to alternate it. So we're going to fold this direction and the other strip, fold it downward. Okay, and we're going to continue doing that until our strip is just about done. So all I'm doing is bring this one to left to right, bottom to top, right to left, top to bottom. And we will just do this all the way through until we have just a little strips hanging there off to the side. This is where we come in and add a little bit of glue on both ends there. And we will just add another strip from these little slips we cut out, so we can continue alternating throughout the snake body. And speaking of the snake, the snake body, something I found out about snakes, and believe me, I have a phobia for snakes, but something that I found really interesting is that, of course, snakes, you know, like snakes are like other reptiles, they're cold-blooded. So what it means is that their body temperature changes to the temperature of their environment, which makes sense that in the winter, colder months is probably why we see less snakes. Pretty cool, huh? I think that's just amazing how they change their body temperature to their environment. It's pretty neat. All right, so you're going to continue doing this throughout until we are all complete with our strips, and I will show you how to end our strips here when we get back. All right, guys, so once we are done with all of our strips and we're reaching the end here, what we're going to do is go ahead and on that last fold, and we just ran out of paper, go ahead and just add glue and fold it just like this. And we're going to leave this just like this, okay? This strip just like that. And then we're gonna set that aside for a bit because we want to bring in another sheet of paper so we can create our snake head. So I'm just going to cut a snake head. You can do that as whatever shape you'd like. And let me do his nostrils. Have fun creating your unique snake. Now you can draw in your eyes. You can use some googly eyes. I just happen to have these eye stickers. Just gonna stick them in there into place, just like this. And we can't forget his tongue. And before we move on away from his eyes, like I said, you can add googly eyes, draw your own. Something that I found out pretty interesting also is that snakes don't have eyelids, which I thought was pretty cool. And of course, our snake tongue. I'm just gonna start with a little small, long rectangle. And then at the very end, I'm just gonna cut a V, just like this. And add a dab of glue so we can glue it into place. Which, by the way, did you know that snakes use their tongue to actually smell? Another interesting fact there for you. So even though I have a snake phobia, I find them to be, you know, pretty interesting. Go ahead and add some glue here so we can connect the head to the body. And there you go, guys. There is your awesome and cute little snake. And you can do different colors, one color. There's a different, I mean, you can play around with the different colors. If you want to do several strips that are more than just the two colors, you'll start with more than two colored shapes. But there you go. There is your snake origami. And now for our summer reading secret code. It is OWATCH16. It can be entered at www.maricopacountyreads.org and be redeemed for an additional points. Send us a picture of your masterpiece to library@buckeyeaz.gov for an additional 15 points. Bring it in to show staff and volunteers for an additional 25 points. I hope you're enjoying this summer and have fun with this episode. See you next week for more origami fun. Bye.